Hey, everybody. Ooh, it's never easy in the ACC, and again, what I just told our team, and and what we're preaching constantly is that the next step for us is the hardest step. It's going from being competitive to now winning, and again, you put yourself in a position to be in the fourth quarter. Is that now we're in the fourth quarter? Then you have to take that next step, and it's the hardest step. And being able to go against really good players, go and execute and do all the little things, all the dirty work that it takes to win games in this conference. And again, for so long, I was so proud of our team, of just their mentality, how they came out, how they started the game, and then it's just in that fourth quarter whenever we gave up too many old boards, and again, we still held them to 30-some%, but it's the ones they made were second chances. Our offense is that in that point you got to make shots, and and you got to go get a second chance. And again, we got beat on the boards, and we can't get beat on the boards against a team that's as efficient and as good as Notre Dame. And so again, we're still making progress. I think our players, and there were tons of great moments, and I thought Jay and Day, of their last 2-3 games, have been as good as they played all year, and played together, and in shots they have to shoot, and then what Des did coming in the first half, and then to be able to do that again. But it is of there's still a lot of good, but we have to figure out how to finish it and go win against really good teams.
Obviously a lot closer than the one over in South Bend.
Yeah.
What would you kind of identify as the main reason for that?
Well, I think that we're a different basketball team than we were then. And you think about our rotation, and we were just getting Day back, and now her and Jay, and our continuity is so much better. But again, we defend so much better, now than we did then. And I think we've really formed our identity, is that we have to be a team that pressures and gets after you and use our athleticism, and we have Rita and C that can protect the rim, but that's got to be who we are for 40 minutes, not 30. And so it's still that mentality of just really developing our kids to know that they have to have that mentality start to finish, and every time we lace them up, they got to be able to go do it.
What are the challenges of defending Miles? Obviously, they have so many weapons, but it seems like she just really runs everything for them.
Yeah, no, and she's a special player. I mean, she can things her vision and ability to handle the ball, and and again, she rebounds better than any guard in our conference, and then that it allows her to ignite the break, and she's got great players around her. But again, I thought we did for a long time. We frustrated her in the second and third quarters a little bit, and didn't allow her to get going as much. But again, she's going to make some really special plays, and you can't allow that to affect the other end or the next play. And but again, she's really hard. I thought as us mixing it up and switching with her and going under, and some of that stuff confused her for a while. But great players make great plays. So.
Coach, while you guys were out rebound today, you did manage to turn the ball over less than Notre Dame. What would you contribute to that today?
Yeah, the last 3 games we've really done a great job, and I think so much of it's just the continuity of now we know what we're doing better than we did for a little bit. We've slowed down, and but we're playing great basketball together, and I think our shooters are shooting shots. I think Jay and Day have to be volume shooters for us, and and I think they're taking more shots, which eliminates a few more of those turnovers. And but again, it's just our continuity. Our rotations are better. We're able to have those rotations more in practice, and the more you do them, the better you get.
Des, you shot perfect from the field in the first half. What was going through your mind in those first 20 minutes?
Honestly, I don't know. I just was playing. I just came out ready to play. Didn't have nothing on my mind. Was just playing free.
And what do you think the team did in that first half that led you to, finish the half tied with Notre Dame?
Yeah, I feel like they found me when I was open, and they fed off my energy as well.
When you get in that role, it seemed like there was you were just gonna shoot any shot that you got as long as they gave you enough space. Is that kind of your mindset? Just kind of you know, keep hot as long as you can?
Yeah, definitely. Especially if I got the ball and don't shoot, Jay gonna be on my head anyway. So
And that's something that, and again, having the confidence to do that, shooters got to shoot. And both of these kids on my right and left do a phenomenal job of getting into the gym and working on their shots. And I have complete trust in both of them. But shooters got to shoot. And if they don't, if they turn shots down, then it affects everyone else. And so we're always constantly challenging both of these to, you got to shoot shots. And if you're open, you got to nail them.
Jayla, speaking of what Coach was talking about earlier with how, like, you still have to take the next step, right? How do you stay focused on that? I imagine that it can get frustrating when, focusing on the next step when it comes in, like, losses, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you kind of stay focused and stay positive and understand that there's an end goal?
I do get frustrated a lot, but I always say I'm learning to trust him, trust everybody really throughout the process, and trust that what they have planned for us or the next step is the best step for us. So I'm just really trusting the process, honestly. Really just trust. Just trust.
You've had a very top-heavy first half of your conference schedule. You're traveling to Clemson for your next game on Thursday. What do you think you're going to work on to move on from this game to the next game?
Yeah, no, and it's step by step for us. It's keep putting our foot in front of the other. And again, you look at the standings, and we played every top team, and that's in our conference right now. And again, we've got a goal for our team of we want to play in March, and that's still every team we played has been in the top 20, and so every loss has been teams that are in that group that will play in March. And now we've got to go win. And there's still games ahead of us that we've got to go put ourselves in position to win. And our team is really locked into being able to do that. But it's about them coming every day to go to work. And we've still got a lot of things that we've got to get better at. And so now it's just, and for us, it's all about fundamentals and being able to take that next step of preparation, work, and then go win.
Obviously shot well from the free throw line and shot a lot of free throws. Do you view that as like a misstep for you guys that you got to figure out a way to defend without fouling, or is it just kind of a thing where, like, teams with post players as good as theirs, they're going to get a lot of free throws, that sort of thing? I don't know. How do you?
No, and we're ranked one of the most. We get more free throws than any team in the conference. Today we didn't. So you got to make those decisions. And again, I don't think there was much difference between our two teams. They play a zone a lot. Then today they were playing man. So but again, we get to the free throw line. Today we didn't. They got how many more free throws? 11 more free throws, and and that's pretty much was the game. And so, but again, that's a big part of our game, has been able to go attack people. And today we didn't get to the free throw line. So I don't know why we didn't. Or I do, but I can't.
I think I've heard it.
But yeah. So thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here.